Welcome everybody to 48 Talk, episode number 87. I am your host, RageBally as always. Joining me this time is DXTakamina on the right. And the Canadian guy is back on the bottom right. And joining us is also Mr.Joshbox on the bottom left.
Hey!
Yo,
Hey, what's up?
Cho.
Well, welcome back everybody, actually. How have you two been? Yeah, how have you been?
Yeah.
Sick
Oh.
somehow.
Sick somehow. Okay, well you missed a lot.
Not really.
Alright. Well, we'll hear it
There's that
too.
rock.
How are you doing, Josh?
Good, staying busy.
Yeah, you've been busy a lot, like lots of videos, photo books, Slope, your own channel.
yeah.
It's like, Mr. YouTuber over here.
Hey.
Alright, well, Josh is here, so that can mean only one thing. Let's get right into it. Nogizaka46 announces their 20th single Senbatsu lineup, and there was a lot of outrage.
Yep. From me.
Yeah.
One of them. Me being one of them. Oh boy.
Okay.
And it was misplaced. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically the Senbatsu is pretty much the same, I would say, or
Yeah, just some shuffling here and there, but
yeah, but
generally
the
the same.
biggest
Josh?
one is the center position is Shiraishi Mai, and what everybody was hoping for, since it was Ikomarina's graduation single, hoping for her to be a center position, but she didn't get it. So before we get further, what are your thoughts on the center position?
On the
Well,
center?
Josh. Yeah.
Well, I might be a little biased here, but I really like the center. Shiraishi hasn't gotten a center since Girls Rule, like a sole center. She's always been in double centers, but never by herself. So I think this is a long time coming. I don't want people to get mad saying like, it's a good thing Ikoma said like, I declined the center position, because otherwise people would get mad at Shiraishi saying, oh hey, why did she get it when Ikoma should have deserved it, or saying stuff like, oh, Mayan was second choice compared to Ikoma. I think this has been a long time coming for Ikoma. She said since I think Nigamizu that she doesn't want center, so I think it's already been planned for.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah.
go ahead, DX.
Well, yeah, I was a bit outraged at first, but then I think about 30 minutes till an hour later that the article popped up on jshowbiz.com when Ikomarina actually declined the center, because I think AKP actually wanted to be Ikomarina as center first, but then she declined. So after reading that article, I think at least my outrage was a bit misplaced. So
Yeah.
I'm eating my words right now. So yeah.
Oh, basically what happened. So they announced, of course, on Nogizaka Under Construction, what the Senbatsu lineup was, and to many surprise, when Ikomarina was called up, she was placed in the middle center.
Yeah.
So that's pretty funny that she's in actually the center,
I know, the true center.
the true center of the group. The title of the song will be called Synchronicity or something.
Synchronicity.
Yeah, they're going really great with the names lately, with like influencer, synchronicity, stuff like that. But yeah, the outlash that fans had right away. I think after that, Ikomarina was like emergency or a newspaper. What was it exactly where they where the outlet was?
Nikon, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right away after the in the newspaper was announced, like she was offered by AKP to be the center for the song, but she didn't feel like this was the group's best interest to have her as the center for the song, because the song doesn't fit like a graduation style. So if you remember, one of the great graduation style was very good song from them. It was Sayonara.
No Imi.
Yeah.
Sayonara Imi,
That's actually a very good graduation song and very fond of members. So we'll hear what type of song this is, but apparently not graduation style. So do you think she will have her own separate song then on the coupling side?
I think it's only the logical thing to do. Like if she doesn't get the center, then I mean, might as well just give her like a send-off song.
Okay. So what's your opinion on that she declined?
I think, like I said it, we said it on our podcast where it was like, this was like, it's either she gets the center, and if she doesn't get the center, that's because she declined it. Like that was our process of thinking of it. because since Nigemizu, she said, "I don't want to be center. I prefer looking at things from back here, like in the second or third row." She's been saying that for a while now.
Okay.
So her declining it isn't too far off from her character.
Okay. Well, we all know the infamous moment in documentary where she was first not the center of a song, and where she just fell backwards and collapsed, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Okay?" And she's like, I'm free, just jumping in a parking lot to that. So she basically knows, and I think now the backlash has calmed down. So this was a good move on her to be like, "It's fine, guys, it's fine. We're just gonna have a fun time, okay?" So we'll see. Yo. Hello. Hey. Hi. What do you think?
I just I wanted the original position that the J-pop showbiz did. Cause on the third row center is Hoshino Minami, then Iko-chan, then the
second row center,
Yeah, I'm like, oh, the first breaking single ever! Throwback! But she declines it! Oh, I should have... he should have gave the center to Ikota.
Ikota Erika.
Yes! It should have been Ikota Erika center. Just to do a throwback.
There was also a rumor I heard it was going to be a tie-in with the commercial, and that's the reason why Shiraishi was center. What are your thoughts about that?
Oh, I know the answer to this one.
Well, go ahead.
The commercial, the Haruyama commercial.
Yeah.
They actually played the song that's going to be the A side, and the lineup that's there is similar to the lineup that's here. Like the front three members are the front three members that are over here, but Wakatsuki Yumi already said like whoever's in the commercial, like it doesn't mean they're like confirmed like front line or anything. So it was just like a coincidence, really.
Okay.
Well, pretty much like the popular members on that side.
Yeah.
As I'm looking at the lines though, are there any differences? I see Ozona Momoka.
There's a lot of differences.
Yeah, so Ozono Momoko is on the second row.
Second row, along with Kubo Shiori right there, who is across from Ikuma. It's Kubo Shiori's first time ever being in a Senbatsu as a third gen. And then on the front, we have two on the sides, two new third gens. We have Yora Yuki, and we have Yamashita over here. It's her first time being in Senbatsu and being in the front row for her first Senbatsu. So I think it's pretty impactful to see. And plus, Yamashita Mizuki is like my favorite third gen, so I'm super happy for this.
What I'm noticing is very dangerous, by the way. I see Yora Yuki standing next to Saito Asuka. That's going to be very interesting headlock performances.
That's a good connection right there.
Yeah, and Shiraishi's still close to Ozono, just standing right a little behind her, so she could still have some interactions with them. But what about Sakurai Reika and Akimoto Manatsu? What do you think of?
Their default second row.
Just standard. Bam. That's it. Where your position is.
Yeah. Interestingly, Higuchi Hina's there. She's usually undergirl. Terara Randa usually is undergirl. Shinichi Mai, who's the second one on the back row, she's usually undergirl, but I feel like recently she's been more Senbatsu level. So it's interesting to see that Higuchi Hina's there. Nakada Kana is no longer in there. She's back to unders.
Oh wow!
So it's interesting how they change things up a little.
Maybe they stepped up. Yeah, maybe those members you mentioned, they stepped up their game pretty much. So maybe it's some kind of a reward.
Yeah, Higuchi Hina has been really stepping up her game. Really.
Yeah, it does feel like the Senbatsu is not out of place. It's like you have some change in there, some were more of others, and it doesn't feel like an insulting place. It's always, you sometimes make it and sometimes you don't make it, but it's like a clear-cut case always in Nogi.
There's something about Ozono Momoko though. I still have a feeling she is being personally trained by Shiraishi Mai for some reason.
Well, they have a very close connection, those two, so it's a very little sister type on that side. And I think this is also a reason that Shiraishi Mai is staying a little longer. That's my feeling to it.
So she's personally training Ozono to be her successor in a way, in a sense.
Well, we recently had the Nogizaka under construction the Valentine's Day gifts from you know, third gen to their favorite senpai, and we learned a lot about that, how they go on with about third gen. But the funny thing was with Ozono when she was like, "Who is your pick?" And even before the music started or anything, like bam. But also the side that she's like saying, "If I don't get picked, we have a serious problem." It's like, all right, all right. So yeah, those are two are rock solid, I would say.
Yeah.
So I haven't heard the song or the commercial in between. So what do you think the song will be like? What style would it be?
Based on the title, pretty up tempo, I would say, but that's my guess at the moment. So, Josh,
it's like a medium tempo song. It's not like super like dancey and anything. It's sort of a safe Nogizaka song. But that's again just based on the little bit we listened to from the commercial. Hopefully the rest of the song is better. Re-listening to it again, like earlier today, I was like, okay, it isn't that bad of a song that I listened to the first time. Yeah, I think we just have to wait on that a little bit more, see how it sounds fully.
Yeah, it's not going to be like Kazani Fukareta from Keyaki, heavy dance based.
Well, what we don't have to wait for anymore is NMB48's 18th single that has been revealed right away.
Man.
But by the way, doesn't feel like nowadays used to have like they do a little tease, then we have the short version, then you hear the full version on the radio, and then it go like this. But it's going faster now. It's like, okay, you heard on the radio, let's put the full MV on YouTube. It's like, okay, and now for international fans as well. Sure, okay, I'll take it.
Right.
So, the 18th single from NMB48 is Yokubousha.
Yes.
And I will go last on this one. But what are your thoughts on the song, MV, style, everything? Just let me hear it. And who wants to go first?
I'll go first since I shared it first in the group chat. When I first heard the song, the first 10 seconds, I was like, this is what the AKB song needed to be. Really cool, really up-tempo, nice beat to it. And I was like, yeah. I've been listening to it daily pretty much now. Actually got the single ordered as well. I'm still wondering if I'm still looking around for a handshake ticket for that single, but overall I really like the song. It's dark and it's up tempo. In no way you could say it's Keyakizaka, but I'm not going that route. I just like the song on its own, so that's my thoughts about it.
Yo?
It's totally Kaya though.
Yeah. I really didn't want to go there, but
it's totally Kaya. But like as soon as I saw Sayane like with like blood all over her face and like broken everything, I'm like, this gave me the vibe of Manatsuno sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Manatsuno sounds good. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the full MV, the 12 minutes version. This is exactly it is.
If you can ever find me a link to that or somewhere I can watch it, because that's the only MV I haven't seen yet. I have only seen it in a documentary when they're like in the desert and they're getting out. I only seen the bikini version, and it's like, I'm not complaining, but I want that 12 minutes version. I can't find it.
I was like, how does that remind you of like bikinis?
Yeah, because the PV on or the MV on the YouTube channel is the bikini version, but what he's talking about is like
the gore version. The
one with the drama.
I need to see that.
Like
one day.
Mayu just carrying Achan's like.
Yep.
Achan's like.
I have no clue what he's talking about. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a full version of Manatsuno sounds good. If you don't know it, watch it.
You say I want to watch it, but I can't find it. So there's a problem. But still, one day.
I'll provide the links.
Oh, that's pretty good. But yeah, the rest of the MV, what do you think?
The rest of the MV is Kaya.
Alright, simple and short.
Yeah,
Josh.
it is.
Okay, I don't think the song is Kaya, but I could see how people correlate the MV to Kea. I feel like it's edgy without trying to be edgy. I, it's like they're doing their own twist on it. They're not like trying to copy Kea exactly.
Yeah.
And the outfits don't really look like Kea. They do have the soldier vibe, but I feel like it's more like a piratey vibe, like kind of like with the strings going across over here and everything. Kind of makes it look a little bit more like not like maybe like I'm thinking like One Piece Navy. That's what
Kaigun.
like the Marines from One Piece.
Yeah, like the Marines. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Like the top half, and then the
Could
bottom
be.
half is kind of Kea like.
Oh, it's not bad.
With
Not
the
bad
boots
actually.
Especially. Yeah, song. It's pretty good. It's very solid. I'd keep on listening to it.
Yep. I listen to it daily pretty much, so yeah.
Okay. So, what did I think? Well, first, really, after the first watching, one thing came to my mind, and do you guys know Monty Python?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, well, I shared it with you guys, but in Monty
Yeah.
Python, there's a skit they do, is the funny walks, and they do so much of this that it got a little bit distracting at one point. It's like, okay, this is a little too much. The things I like is NMB has this style. They go one way. They go with like very cutesy and no, not cutesy. It is wrong word.
Real funny, fun type of songs, I would say.
Yeah, little fun, crazy, like what other people or like Sayonara Singapore. Sayonara Singapore. Masaka Singapore. Something like that. But then they go the different like must be now or like don't look back. You know, they have this style. They go or just very over the top, colorful and fun, or it's just like they try to be serious and a little dance heavy. In this case, yeah, it really reminds on the KS side, and maybe it's for a reason to show. Maybe there's like a whole meaning behind it, I don't know, but the way it is, I like the piano style they go into it. It's a little beat heavy, and they show how powerful actually NMB is with Sayane as the center. And this way of showing to me, that's why it's okay a talk, because this is actually how you use a absolute ace in an idol group, I would say.
Yeah.
Because can you name the last song Sayane was the center for NMB48?
Let's see. The Bokuga Daika Boku Igai, I think.
Well, the fact you have to think about it means already a lot. It's already been more than 2 songs that she's been a center. She's been yeah, she has a great position. Go ahead, Yeho.
But they only release like 1 or 2 singles per year.
Still, that's why it's all feeling a bit longer. But it's more like the position in there. It shows. It's like she's still around, but not always like the center. And again, the same with Shirai Shimai. It's like an absolute ace, right? It's not always the center, but now she's back in that position. So I think they're sending a message more like we've heard, or I don't know how this works because it's all one management, you would say. Or maybe there's like different board members from management from Nogi and different board members from Kea and different from AKB.
Versus Sony and stuff like that.
Well, we've seen Akipi being like in a meeting from AKB48 and he's like, oh, we're gonna make this Senbatsu list, and he wanted this person in there, and everybody says like, no, and he got over vetoed. Like the guy created the song and he's still getting vetoed by other people. So I wonder what management on that side is. If AKS has like different boards of directors for those songs.
Well, I mean, even Nogi and Kea have different ones, I think.
Yeah. So maybe they're sending a message to the other, like to KS, like, look, listen, your absolute ace is burned out and is now totally gone. We'll get to that topic later. I'm still gonna talk about NMB48 for the meantime. Getting ahead of myself.
Hey.
I really like the song actually because it has a good feeling. It has a really nice beat to it. It's grittier, but not too dark. It still has the NMB feeling to that side. But this one will be pretty good actually. If this one is like, if you're at a concert, it's not the closing song, but it's like you had like the middle versions. This is the opener for all their famous songs, I would say.
Oh yeah.
You know, you have those. Okay, these were the skits, these were the funny moments, and then it's all like dark, it's silent, and then you just hear, bum 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 bum, and then you just go nuts. That's like a crowd charge up. You know, you go insanely with this song. It's been a while since NMB had that kind of song, this power. This is like, I would say, the level of Come On Gigs when they start with that.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe the song before Warota Pipa, Boka Gai Igai no Daikai, is the same type of feeling, I would say. It's also relatively piano intro and also explodes into the beat, so that might be a comparable song, I would say.
Not sure, I would say.
I have to listen to it again.
Yeah. No.
Sayane.
Yeah?
Sayane for Sosenkyo beating Jurina and Sakura.
Yeah, so go on stage like this also, just going...
going that way to register yourself.
Yeah, just moves along, no speech.
Yeah.
Do you think the MV also had some meanings behind there because there was a red line on her face during the song?
I'm not sure.
Like, and she's walking out while the rest of the group is going this way. She's keep walking straight on her own path. Is that also maybe an idea that it's like coming soon or something for the future?
I don't know actually. I haven't seen the MV in that detail yet. I've seen it a couple of times.
I know that the people who make the MVs, they troll the fans. They're like, oh, we've heard something on the board, and like let's throw something in there,
right.
just to get them crazy. Yeah, throw some bursts, and they'll go crazy about it.
I'm more excited about the coupling songs now, actually, because I heard the side A, and like they have two big graduation names, so I'm like,
future.
I'm looking forward to the songs they put out.
Kind of wondering about the video as well. So, what kind of send-off we get in the video? So
yeah, it should be coming up soon, I would say. So any other thoughts on the NMB single?
No, I'm just looking forward to the coupling now. Because it's for Lemon, it's gonna be a fun Lemon song, and for Uchan, it's an ice cream song. So
all right.
Remembered something.
Yeah.
Maybe before Uchan going away in an ice cream truck, you know.
I remember last year, someone on this podcast said that Sayane was going to graduate in 2017.
Not me! Not me! Not me!
Not me!
Not me! Not me! Sayane going strong, boys! Let's go, Osaka Ace! Bring back the flag!
I did say, however, she's gonna announce it. She didn't. I'm still gonna say 2018.
2019, 2020.
If she's gonna say till 2020, no. It's like she's gonna do her third album that's coming up. So, yeah.
Just thought I'd bring that up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Then she went to Sosenkyo and announced the graduation. Like, oh,
well, she's not in the Sosenkyo. She said.
Not yet. Not yet.
The registration hasn't opened yet, so.
Yeah, the registration is not open yet.
Yeah.
So
if she just wants one, she'd be like, "I'll just go just to pick up a trophy for this year."
Yeah, it's like just give it to me, like the others have.
As if it wasn't war enough already, you know.
Then she wins it all, though. Oh, that would be so good.
No, we'll see. Okay, what happened else? I would say Keyakizaka46 has something interesting. They had also their first live performance of Garasu no Ware. So this is interesting, and as a continuation of last week, thank you, by the way, for the comments. I really enjoyed them this time because I got flagged for a lot of stuff. Okay. First off, a while back, we talked on this podcast. It's like saying, I think already with the fourth single center, before even Fukyo came out, and then for the fifth and so on, he's saying, stop putting Techi center, she's gonna burn out. It's like, this is very dangerous, and then you won't have like an absolute ace. Well, clearly now that happens. It's been announced she won't be performing on this show. She won't be performing on this show. She won't be performing on her birth of the Keyakizaka second birthday stage. It's like this is clear now. She's out for a while. And this may be a management decision, of course, management decision, or maybe she's also. I saw like a short video of her in a sleeve going to a pet store where she hold like a what was it?
Otter.
Yeah, just holding it like this, like
by the neck.
yeah, just like, and this otter's like, please don't kill me. So, and her radio show was replaced by Neru, and it's like it's going on like this. It is though a good thing and a bad thing. So she's now going to the same thing, I would say, like Maida Atsuko was at times. Maybe not severely, or it's just like more noticeable nowadays. But absent for a lot of things, and no exhaustion, but still, sometimes less is more. And we are now like hoping the hype of the return of Techi, being on stage again, showing her complete energy and not like half-assing it or just being there and not interacting. So that's what I'm hoping first, to see her back. But on the other side now, you can actually now see the rest of the group, and the ones who are picking up. You can see that are more aces in the group than just God Techi. So with this performance, what I saw, it was picked up by the Yui, I would say, Kobayashi Yui and Imaizumi Yui.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this live performance.
Yeah.
It was really like battling against each other, and it was very well done. Everybody had a good position. I do like the fact that Sugai-sama had their position like still I'm still the captain of the group, the protector. Again, the crow pose, the bird pose. I don't know, there's something with birds with Kea. I really liked all the positions there. But at the end, they had this like reveal because of the jackets. You can turn them inside out and still have the red jacket.
Yeah.
In the back, they showed Techi's jacket hanging over there. I really do like the fact that it's the same happened with Imaizumi when she was absent for like a love song. Eccentric. Every time they performed Eccentric, her part was cut out, or they didn't sing her part. They would leave it open, so you hear like a silent moment in there. So I like the respect that's being toned in there. However, at the end, they were like revealing the red jackets, and they came out. I think in the future we'll see a performance where like, okay, we're expecting Yui and Yui, and then Techi comes out.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't that be like an amazing reveal? It's like
shooting up from under the stage.
Once she's rested up, or once she's
just go like.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think of this whole situation? I think we'll go with Josh first, since it's Takamichi on this side.
Yeah.
All right. So she missed Shibuya Note, which was the first performance they did it on. Then she missed Music Station. That was the second performance, and then she missed her radio show, and now she's missing because of scheduling conflicts the second anniversary. So it seems like she's going to be missing for a little bit. Fans, of course, with their theories and everything, like trying to figure it out when it could be something simple or something complicated. But it's like you said, it's showing everyone else. It's letting the other ones be in front and letting them show their power and their potential. I think this is really useful for Keyakizaka long term. Short term, it might be a little better to use Techi in some spots. But long term, it's better to show everyone of the group. That way you don't rely on one sole person. And when that one sole person isn't there, then we get what happened at Budokan. Then no one can be there. I think it's better for them to do this, and hopefully they realize that. And maybe for the next single, they do maybe the Yui-chan's combo again.
That's a double center, you mean?
The double center.
Yeah, right now you have 3 aces.
Yeah, pretty
currently,
much.
Excluding Techi. So you have both Yuis, and you have Nakahama Neru. Being there, being all powerful. But then you also have like Sugai, who is like the best talker of the group. You have Moria Akane just trying to keep the group together. You have then I haven't seen her a lot. I know she's there, Shida Monica, but
Shida Mona, yeah.
Oh yeah, she wasn't there either. She wasn't there for the 2 performances.
Yeah,
either.
so I'm wondering what her situation on this side is, because on Keyakizaka46, she was there, she didn't talk.
Yeah.
Like
and she's been missing for a little bit too in the show too.
Yeah, so I wonder what's happening on that situation. There's always maybe obvious reason, and we could like to exaggerate things on this side. Maybe it's a school thing. You know, like Techi is 16, she's still going to school. Maybe it's still like too much for her on this whole side.
But I mean, some members missed their high school graduation in order to go to an event for Keyakizaka, so
that's maybe the member's choice.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. We just have to wait and see. Hopefully something good comes out of this. Like out of them missing, maybe they were doing some other job that will help them out in the future. That's my hopes. Because 3 members missing from performances in the song, it's kind of it's kind of a bit without like really saying a reason.
Did you watch All Night Nippon, by the way, from Keyakizaka Special?
No.
There was pretty fun moments in there.
Oh.
Just showing up there, and I think the members know, but I wouldn't say they are laughing it off, but they're not worried. They have a feeling it's like, I think, and to be honest, I'm one of them, but I think fans worry too much on the situation, and we like to exaggerate things, and maybe it's like everything is actually fine. Everything's going well. It's like, and I'm thinking on this situation when AKB48 was in their golden day, when Achan was high, and then you had Yuko step up, and you now have this battle going on. Maybe this is happening right before our eyes right now. That's you have Hirata Yurina, who is like the absolute ace, who is the like Achan version of Keyakizaka46. But now you have on the rise maybe a Oshima Yuko and Nakahama Neru on that side. Well, totally different than compared to those other two, but maybe you have the Yuis doing also their own thing. Again, they have on the coupling side also their own song again with a food truck.
Oh yeah.
Something last time it was a restaurant, still good song. We'll go into the MVs for a bit, but I want to hear DX and Yeo talk about the live performance. And what do you think about the whole situation with Techi?
Well, like Josh said, maybe it is a bit of a blessing in disguise to search around for replacement or substitute in case of one of the aces feels ill or is out for a while. So I think the whole situation is a blessing in disguise, I would say. In short term, it might be really bad because, oh my god, the absolute center is not here, who's going to replace her? But I think management already tested the water with the new Sakamichi song, with Nagahama Neru being center there. And with this performance, with both Yui-chans being the center. So I think management already saw the signs on the wall and decided to experiment with new centers on different singles. Not on Keia's side, but more on the Sakamichi side with Neru, and with the performances with Yui-chans. And yeah, that's my take about it. So maybe management already saw the signs.
And that'll come up with auditions later on.
Yeah.
We'll probably talk about.
Yeah. That's for later.
Yeah.
The god has fallen. Bye.
All right.
Thanks, Yeo, for that exciting commentary.
Very awesome on that side. Yeah, so let's talk a bit. Let's go a little back on the coupling sides of the MV. So, Josh, I haven't heard your opinion on the other songs. What do you think? Or what do you think of Garasu in general?
With what I think about the single in general?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's one of their weaker singles. The A side isn't the weak song. I feel like the whole package is weak in general. Like it doesn't hit as much as the other singles have.
Okay.
I'm not saying the songs are bad on there. I'm just saying compared to what we've seen, it could be seen as not the same amount of goodness.
We expected a certain level, and it didn't quite make it.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It didn't hit my expectations. Like usually the B-sides are pretty good. There's at least one song that like becomes instant favorites, or like I listen to it for a long time, In this one, the closest one to that is the second gen Hiragana song, and that one isn't like even like I don't listen to it all the time or anything.
Really?
Yeah, Garasaware I listened to a couple times, here and there, but I feel like I still go back to their older songs and listen to those more than I do the newer ones.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say it's a little early for that, but it's now currently March. And my favorite song of 2018 is Momori e Kairoka.
Yeah.
Just that song. It's like, I heard it for the first time, I'm thinking about it, and goosebumps are coming over. It's just, it's giving me the eccentric feeling, but this song is, I don't know, I like this style a lot. It's really impactful. And then the story behind it. There's a story on J Showbiz by Paul, who like told a story of what the song actually could mean. It's like the old comment section in there, that backlash that she's getting, and that they're trying to prove they're not just dolls in a factory, the rest of the Kea group. That's why they're lying so lifeless, and Techi going on way. Will she go back to the forest, or will she break the glass? And shut out all these commenters on the side. So I like the meaning behind the song, but it's just, I like the music style with it. It really this kind of type of songs really connects to me, and also just doing the World Order style dances in between Hell Slot and showing. They show Techi like in a separate room, and they show the members in a separate part, and this is what I was talking about. Just it's still Hirata Yunina and the rest of Keyakizaka46, but everybody gets still prominent roles. You see, like, again, the Future Aces. You see, like, the two captains together, and all these little grooves showing how strong Kea actually is. But this song itself, I think I played this the most. I played this more than Garasu, I would say. Still, but Garasu is still okay. But
I really like Eccentric too. It's one of my favorite songs from Keyakizaka. I just feel for that song, there's like something missing. There's something missing. I don't know much about music, so maybe Derek could explain to me what's missing for me. But I feel like there's one thing that's missing that's like making that connection for me. I don't know what it is, but
maybe you're missing the impact, I would say, because it's like the refrain. It doesn't go too high. It stays like, it starts on this level, and then it goes like down. It goes back to that level that it started, but it doesn't go up. So there's no like impactful bam, but it just I think from start to finish for me it's like going in there. Really, I think it's just more for my taste, I would say.
Yeah.
But I really like the song, and this is right now my #1 pick for 2018.
Awesome.
So yeah, we haven't heard you talk about the Kea new single and the MVs. What are your thoughts?
Oh, I actually only listened to the first one and the one with Neru. So
Bathroom Travel.
Bathroom Travel, yeah.
That's the only one I listened to. But I had the whole thing like ready to listen to though, and I just keep forgetting to put it on my phone.
It's on Spotify. You can listen to it there.
Yeah. It's now available on Spotify.
No, I have it ready. It's on my other computer. I just needed to put it in my iPhone 10.
Oh yeah, it's iPhone 10.
You don't have to put it. You can just go on Spotify now.
Yeah.
You just have,
I don't have Spotify though.
You can download the app in the App Store. Yeah. Download the app in the App Store.
I don't have subscription. I don't want to pay.
You don't need to pay.
For the record, people, we are not sponsored by Spotify.
Spotify.com/48.
Yeah.
We are not sponsored. We are not sponsored. We are not sponsored.
Right. Because I work in the Apple Store, you get this thing. Just go to the App Store, download Spotify. You don't need to subscribe to anything because you can listen to songs. The only thing that will happen, you'll have a 30-minute, 30 seconds. Every 30 minutes, you'll have a commercial in between songs. But then you have to pay for 10. Well, it's €10, but maybe I don't know how many bucks it is. Then you can get that every 30 minutes commercial gone. So then it's over. That's the only difference. So you can just go to Spotify and listen to the songs.
Or I could just put it in my normal.
Yeah, but then that'll take you 2 weeks. And then downloading
Oh,
will take
it
you like
just
10
takes me
seconds.
like 10 minutes to put my song on the phone, okay?
How long has it taken?
Probably 3 days now, because I keep...
There you go. It could have taken 10 seconds on Spotify.
Yeah. And also, hey, there is... I'm gonna plug him right now, actually.
Oh.
Because there is a YouTube channel that is very good. Because this person...
To shout out to.
Yeah, we have to do that, I would say. Well, I think, Josh, we're gonna say the same one. First of all, there is now a YouTube channel, thanks to Haru for giving me that one. There is a AK Bingo YouTube channel, but only with Akimoto Sayaka parts.
I didn't know I needed this channel so much.
I don't know why, but it's just like the perfect channel for me.
Right?
No, the channel I'm talking about...
The legendary Akigori?
Yeah.
It's like all the episodes. I think that person's already done like up to 200 episodes. Like I think that's almost all the episodes she's been on.
Yeah, so it's like the whole function, but it's sometimes they're very short, sometimes they're pretty long, but it's only segments with Akimoto Sayaka and it's hysterical. No, I'm talking about Zane Kun. He actually uploads full albums on his YouTube channel, and Garasuware is already on there, and I just listen to that sometimes when I'm going on train or something on the wire or just on work, and it's pretty useful. So shout out to that person. I don't know if you want to be heard, but hey, you done me a favor, and I want to honor that. So
I'll put the link in the description as well.
I'll give you that link. It's if you search for it, it's Zane Kun. ZECAINKUN. Okay. All right. Other than that, so we'll see what happens in the future with Keyakizaka,
God has
of
fallen.
course.
God has fallen.
No, it's fine. God is fine. God is misplaced right now. I do like the fact that Nakahamaneru is now showing more for that. But it's weird to listen to her in Bathroom Travel, because then we have like the K of You, and then she does like the 180 totally idol style song that fits her, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Nakahamaneru was awesome, because the first MB she just did like a periodic table song.
Yeah.
Then the random English words
Eating.
All right.
A must watch.
Aim before copyright strikes.
Yeah. So what's your opinion on Neru being the center for the AKB48 side? You know, the
Sakamichi AKB.
yeah, it's Kokyo no Nai Jidai.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Oh, I was gonna let Yayo go first, but I think it's very good for them to try different things. Again, like we mentioned earlier, this might be them kind of messing around with the idea to see what happens.
Testing the waters
Neru.
pretty much.
Yeah, if Neru's center. Clearly, she doesn't have as sharp as movements as the rest of the members. But I don't think she's that kind of dancer, really, to have like super sharp moves. She's more of like the soft moves kind of person. So it's really interesting to see her in center there with all of them.
Because you put her beside Sakura and Jurina, though. That's a bad thing. The power of the top two of AKB are like in front of you. They're like, oh.
Just like move back. It's like we got this.
I know, but they're not even the center, and like they're so powerful. I'm like, oh god, these two are just amazing.
Well, to be honest, compared to the other outfits in the song, the AKB outfits are a little more revealing.
Yeah, a little bit more eye. You get a little more attention from the eye. From the...
Yeah. And you know, they really like to put Sakura and Jurina together just to show how strong these two actually are. Yeah, it's still an okay song, I would say. We already reviewed it last week, but so Josh, what's most noticeable from that?
The outfits, like Like we said,
the outfits, the different types of outfits from Nogi, from Kea.
Kea has like the nun outfit, and then AKB has like classic AKB, and then Nogi is like a mix of the both, but with lace.
What was your opinion on the reveal of the center?
I thought it was pretty interesting, though. I don't think it really left that much of a huge impact in the music video. I think it's because it's them dancing. You kind of get distracted by everyone. It's kind of dark in there, and then you see Neto. You're like, oh yeah, she was in this thing. She was like announced for this, so clearly she was going to be the center. She didn't appear already. I feel like if they didn't announce who was going to be in the song, then it would have been a nicer intro. But since I already knew who was there, I was like, okay, Neto's not there. She's the center.
Yeah. So from last week, by the way, I listened to the song again. And I get what Derek was saying, that it sounds a lot like Silent Majority. Is because when they go in the chorus, they go like Boku da 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 da, and that is like the same style as like Silent Majority. When they go into the verse, is it not chorus? What do you call it again? Verse? Maybe the first verse, the first part before the chorus, I would say.
The first verse.
Yeah, it's the first verse. Okay, during the first verse, you're like they go like Boku da, and it's like Hitagana tuna. It's the same style, same sound of Silent Majority. That's what they were going for. So I get that with Derek. And have you?
It sounds like AKB mixed with Nogizaka and Keyakizaka. I think the song did a nice mixture of all of them. Had like different sections for each of their sounds.
Yeah, but I would have preferred to get their styles a little differently and not blatantly do it like, oh, this is a combination from all our songs, literally. So that's why I think the first time they did the Sakamichi style, that was a lot better compared to this one. This one is nice, but it doesn't feel it too much impact. Last week I also talked about this. Have you guys noticed from all the MVs a little bit?
The stairs, you mean?
No, well, yeah. So, in all the MVs, there's always one shot of someone going upstairs, with the shot being at their boots, or someone going downstairs.
What?
Yeah. So.
I'm thinking that might be a coincidence.
In Jabba Tau, Nachan will go downstairs. In the SKE song, Jurina goes downstairs into the club. In the Sakamichi song, Neru goes up the stairs. In the STU song, Yumiko goes down the stairs. And so on, and so on, and so on. There's always a shot of someone going there. I was like, really? It's like, this is a coincidence, but really, so many groups, so many songs, and every song has one part that shows that.
I feel like that's like a safe thing to do for filmmaking, to get that kind of shot. So I don't think it's too out of the ordinary. If you look at other music videos, I imagine a lot of them have that type of shots. If there's any stairs involved.
Okay. So let's move on then, because there was another live performance for the first time ever, and that is Jabba Tau from AKB48. And again, it's like so predictable what they've done. So the song is slow. You do, yeah, pretty much.
Funky night.
You do the MV that is slow, like a lot of slow motion effects. How do you do that in a live performance? Alright, how about countering it with lots of fast movements to make it look like it's not a slow song? And I was like, okay, there you go. Yeah, no, not like that.
Not like that. Not like that.
No, they go like lots of jumping, and they go pam pam pam, and just showing on that side.
A lot of hip movements, I noticed.
Yeah. Just to give that. It works a bit. They're not fooling me. It's still a slow song. And what's funny though, it reminds me of, what was that song, that horrible song from Kojima Haruna? No, not that's also a horrible song. No, but it's like they were dressed like all like they did a Beatles style music.
Oh, Heart Ereki.
Yeah.
Oh no, this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heart Ereki.
Heart Ereki.
It's funny that the outfits are resembling that a little bit, and everyone is in skirts, Except for Nachan, she's wearing pants.
Pants, yeah.
There's Nachan, Sakura, and someone in the back. Someone else was wearing shorts. Off the top of my head, I can't remember who it was.
Is it Yuhan? I think Yuhan was wearing.
Yuhan might be.
It
It's
was
all.
someone, like in the corner. But there was 3 people, and that was really throwing me off. That 2 people were wearing shorts, and then the center was wearing pants.
Yeah, just side. It does really show the center in this song, and it's really funny. They are emphasizing a lot on Nanchan, just being the center. There are even moments that I'm like, oh yeah, Sashi is still there, like those moments.
That's Oshi blindness.
For me though, with the live performance, the movements are okay. It's really a throwaway song. I'm so sorry. It's like I know Nachan is my favorite, but it's like they really tried, and it's not working. It's although one thing before you, one moment, I'll get to this. The one that really got my eye was Shiroma Miru. She really had a little different, and she showed up. I'm like, you are looking very fine today.
Yeah.
Yo, yes. What do you want to say?
The only reason why I love MV because there's so much Mako shots. That never happens. She has like at least 20 shots in that MV, and I counted at least 20.
Way more than Nachan, so.
Because of Nachan being center, we get Mako as the background. So Nachan center all the way.
Maybe they're just testing Nachan to see if she has a bad song. Maybe during a good song she'll be good.
Ooh.
Mako to 16! Mako to 16! Number 16, Mako.
The registrations haven't that so the registrations aren't open yet, yo. You still gotta wait, dude.
But hey, that would be something. Maybe she's like, I don't want to participate this year.
Who, Mako? No, she's participating. She wants she wants the Senkyo money.
No, he wants to say she wants my money.
I was gonna say it, but it sounds better the Senkyo money.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, it's again. You'll see the full performance later on AKB48 show. I think that's the final thing. They'll have the entire unit. Because right now this is like the short version only for staging, and AKB48 show does the full version.
Yep. Still,
this won't be a song that I'll be like recommending. I'm still listening to it like daily. Sometimes it comes up and I'm like, the thing is, if they don't sing, I like it. But then it's like everybody's like, oh god,
just cringe.
Instrumental version, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe off vocal, yeah.
Then it's fine. Then it's really fine on that side.
There's a couple songs like that, yeah, for sure.
But there's also not really a song on the coupling songs. I would say I'm gonna listen to that again and again and again. I'm still waiting for the full version still. Maybe NMB or NGT, but
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like maybe an NMB one.
Other than that, nah, not really. Okay, anything else on that do you want to share for the 54th single that we didn't have to hear last week?
No, I'm good. There's nothing memorable for me, so.
Oh, I'll probably listen to Position as well. That's a pretty good song.
Yeah, that was a pretty good song actually. Precision.
Okay.
I just like what happened yesterday. The big Senta Shiken.
Go ahead. Take it away.
Take it away.
The Senta Shiken is like a test for all AKB members and all fans. So like the fans are taking the test with the members, and like everybody got confused on the page when there was a BNK48 people. It's like, who the frick are these people? Every single one on Twitter like took a picture. It's like who the frick is this? Who is this? There's like even Taipei 48 members. They're like, who? What? It was such a chaos.
So
that was so fun.
I wonder, Yale, because if you were there and if you were allowed, would you take the test actually?
Yeah, I would.
Would you pay so much money to take that test?
Rip.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Sorry, yeah, come again?
My thing died. Oh wait, never mind. Sorry.
No, that's why I said rip. Go ahead.
I would take the test actually.
For
Just to know my knowledge in AKB.
For 7,000 yen, was it right?
I would.
Yeah, around there.
Because I could see every single member right in front of me taking a test with me. You know how that feels?
Oh, that would be funny. That you'll be like sitting in there like Sashi, do you know the question to number 5? That's like
just be like, turn your test a little. Turn your test.
Idols are very.
Too many people talking. Okay. Yeah, what do you want to say?
Because the idols are barricaded in the middle, so like when you're doing the test, they're like, and like they come up in the paper, then you're just gonna look at that idol, it's like, who are you again?
Yeah. Ano-sa? Namae wa? Very, very insulting on that side.
But the funny thing too is the one with NMB, because every NMB like Kenkyu, the draftees, are like just in the hallway and they're like giving high fives to everyone's like, oh, you want to take the test? Everyone's like, oh, well, like because nobody knows them, right? But they're still NMB. The fans are just like going straight, it's like, who you buy, kind of thing. I'm like, what? And while I was taking the exam and everyone's cheering for me, I'm like, yeah, I'll do my best. I know my AKB, I think. I'll do my best.
That was so confusing.
No, because like there's a Twitter in the NMB Twitter, official Twitter. Like there's like fans walking through, and like the draftees are there, I think. Like in one line, all NMB draftees are like,
and no one noticed them.
Yeah, everyone's like, do your best, kind of thing. Like everyone's just like, I need to do this exam. And like some people though, they took like a good luck charm. It's like, hey, what's up? It was shown in the NMB.
I saw a few pictures. So I saw Sashi taking the test, and right in front of her on the right was Yukirin, who was taking the test as well.
Speaking of Yukirin though, she was asking. It's like, oh, how does this go again? Like she did a showroom because of the Sentashi kid. I'm like, why?
Well, I saw also Nozawa Rena. It was very confident. She was actually practicing a lot for this test, and we know she's a very intelligent person on that side. So who knows? I don't know when the outcome will be. Hopefully soon, like in a month or something.
Was it like a fill in the answer kind of test, or was it like just bubble it in?
No, there's pictures.
Yeah, there are pictures, but also like really questions that you have to like write down full answer. So it's not multiple choice.
That'll take a while.
Yeah. So it will be interesting. Who also was there, and this is also very interesting on the site, was Iriyama Anna. That's like the known genius of AKB48. So what will happen on this side? Because she has been also confirmed for something else.
Oh yeah.
And that is... She's going to Yeo's favorite country.
Viva Mexico!
Oh man.
Yeah, so Iriyama Anna has been confirmed actually first on Yui's Twitter, and then it's like, well, whoops, Yui just blurted out there. Then Iriyama Anna did it on Twitter herself, and then she did a showroom explaining the whole situation. She is going to Mexico actually for an entire year to be on the part of this what was it again exactly, like this
a novella drama.
Yeah,
it's like a Mexican drama.
Yeah, they're very very famous over there.
Yeah.
But this is going to be interesting. So does it require what languages you have to learn still, or maybe she knows already? Lots of opportunities coming out of this.
Oh, speaking of language, you know Hirari, right, from Top Gen?
Yeah.
She's like, Hirari Sensei, please teach me English.
Oh, they're good friends, maybe. Maybe
someone actually left a comment on my recent video explaining the whole drama thing.
Yeah.
How it's gonna work out. If you guys want me to read that.
Yeah, do it.
Oh sure, go for it.
Okay, so it says, I'm gonna read the whole thing. It's pretty long. Pedro Damian is like the Akipi of Mexico since he made a really famous teen novella, specifically RBD, which was the Mexican remake of Argentina's Rebelde. Skip all that. he will make the new RBD, which will have a telenovela and a music group. They say Anin will be one of the main characters, but don't know if she will be the main character because in RBD there were 6 main people in the whole show that it was about, and the group made tours, posters, merchandise, etc. And a group of people who made a second main, which are regulars in the show, but not included any of the tours, posters, CDs, or merchandise. So her being main could mean anything. Hoping she makes the group, but they already started showcasing the cast with the 6 as the main focus, so I'm losing hope. Although they were putting a lot of focus on Anin and the Brazilian guy, which, if they play their cards right, they will have a love story in the novella. However, her transfer is more like a unit, not a hint of Mexico 48. Probably Akipi hoping for this to be an introduction to 48 since people will Google her, but not a new group. Maybe once first season ends, we will see signs of Mexico 48. If that ever happens, they say Anin will be only there for a year anyway.
So who's the comment from? Do you have a name?
That's Andre 1 Vilsa.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the comment. But it is very interesting though. A lot can happen in a year. On the side of member they're choosing, I think this is actually a very good one, since Anin is a top member. Has been portrayed as much. New opportunity rises, and plus on handshake events, she's never there because, well, we know what happens.
We all know what happens, yes.
So this is a very good opportunity for the side, and maybe this is something she really needs for her career, just to find something that she's missing. So good for her on this side.
Yeah, she's a smart girl. I feel like she knows what she's doing by making this decision.
And she's not going alone, right? There's always someone there, like a manager style.
Yeah, there's always a manager, so...
And she's smart enough to like probably learn Spanish pretty fast.
I'm really looking forward to the updates. I think she's gonna do Twitter a lot. Yeah. Just giving a little few updates.
Spanish, I'll translate for you guys.
Yeah. So, any plans to going to Mexico soon? Just little trips.
I mean, I could go whenever I want, but no plans.
Hey, maybe is there a live event, like the promotion for the show, and she'll be there?
Maybe AKB members will be there too, like to kind of support her or something.
Yeah, this is like, hey, surprise, we're in Mexico now. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, Yayo won't be going, so.
I don't think he's allowed anymore to come in. There's maybe someone from the port is like, not you.
Hey, I'm Canadian, okay? I'm nice.
You're not.
Welcome Canadians everywhere, okay?
Nah.
Yeah, so that should be exciting to see what she can do with that. And as what this comment says, she might be part of like the drama main cast, but not like the group main cast. It should be interesting to see how that plays out.
All right, we'll see
Good
what
luck,
happens.
Anin.
Yeah, good. Very good, yo. I would say that. Good luck, Anin, to her.
Yes.
Am I forgetting
so
something?
Any Mexican viewers watching, don't get mad at Yayo, and hopefully you get to see more.
There's this famous meme now. It's like change my mind. So I'm using that meme right now. Change my mind, Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No.
I don't know the
Yes.
Okay. There was a guy sitting at like outside and he had a question, like a big sign, and it says at the end, "Change my mind." Just like inviting him for a discussion. But now they're using the meme to have any like controversy question and just say, "Change my mind," and have this guy going like coffee, like, yeah.
Yeah, I used it. No.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Anyways.
What am I forgetting?
Oh, no.
Because there's still something I want to talk about, I think. Can you guys help me on this side? What have I didn't talk
sales
about?
of Kea? The million sales?
The
Million sales.
Oh, they're now at 800,000, over 800,000. So we'll see what happens on this. Oh yeah, now I know what's out. So, speaking of then changes, Sakamichi series will be will be hosting auditions, like joint audition sites. So what do you guys think about that?
I think so, because there's not a lot of news about it yet. The most interesting thing for me is who they chose as like the representatives to be in the newspaper. Because for Kanji Keyakizaka, we have Nagahama Neru, not Techi or Sugai. And then for Nogizaka, we have Shiraishi, not Sakura Reika, who's the captain. I guess Shiraishi's the most recognizable face in Nogizaka, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then Neru sold so much photo books. But for Hiragana, we have Sasaki Kumi. So it's like my 3 favorite members of each group in the newspaper. And it's interesting that they chose her since there's no captain and there's no really lead for Hiragana. So it's interesting that they chose Sasaki Kumi for that instead of like Kato or someone like that.
Yeah, no, I think actually when I saw it was Neru, I'm like, well, they clearly have a clue on, you know, what. Well, in picture side, again, Naga Neru is because of her photo book. She's more open for a face, and visually she will be the better one than showing.
And maybe she'll show up.
Well, yeah, that too, maybe. But she'll be like the most viewable on that side. So I think on Sakazakumi also as well, she's the most viewable one compared on the Hiragana side. That's why they were going for this.
That's the thing, like almost all of them are like almost the same viewability. That's why it's interesting they picked Sasaki Kumi. Maybe because she makes like a lot of important announcements during concerts, so she kind of already taking like that pseudo captain role. Maybe.
We'll see what happens though. But it's funny enough that like a lot of people already want to go to audition. Even some ex-idols have announced it, like Shimazaki Haruka Paruru.
Yeah.
Was saying like, oh, maybe I will go.
What's the maximum age? What's the maximum age?
How old do you have to be to
What would happen if you get that? It's like, are people from?
That would happen.
It's like AKB48 is like, oh my god, you betrayed us all, and it's like, or will people be glad to see her back? And why would she want to go back?
Yeah.
Maybe she likes the appeal of Sakamichi.
Yeah.
Paru for the 46. Yay.
No, I think also the Sakamichi group don't have handshake events that often, so that might work in their favor as well. Yeah.
Not as often as AKB, but they still have it pretty often.
Well, true, but it's not as crazy often like the 48 group.
Have you not seen Keyakizaka's handshake events?
Well, true.
Like they line up like 5 blocks away.
Yeah, they're big.
True.
They're humongous.
It's big because it's rare though, that's why.
Yeah, it's not that often.
Well, Yo's mic changed for us on the moment.
Yeah, I'm moving stuff around because
Yes, perfect time.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Couldn't wait for like I would say 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Because I'm with someone, so.
Yeah, you're with us on the podcast.
You heard it here. He hasn't been here for 2 weeks, and now there's like, no, but there's someone else that's more important. Well, the other person over there, you're more important than us, so.
No! I'm saying that because you guys are talking, I can do my stuff.
Digging a hole. Okay.
See, I'm being smart, you know?
Alright.
Oh,
Change my mind.
Oh.
I'm using the meme so much now.
Oh boy.
With that though, we'll see what happens in the future. It's like a lot of things are happening, like forward for events. Concerts have been announced from AKB48 as well coming up. Certain events coming up. So the balls became rolling. So now we have the first quarter, and we're going into the spring mode, and we'll see a lot of changes coming up again. Am I missing something?
Speaking of spring,
Yeah.
AKB solo concert.
Yeah, you just said that. You just said that, dude.
That's how you move stuff while doing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you just said that, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh god.
This guy. Okay, before then we go to recommendations. Anything I will be missing that we want to talk about for this week?
No, I wanted to say the spring concert, but you already mentioned it, so.
Sorry.
Let's see.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe
You guys
the
already talk
lot
about 46-hour TV for Nogizaka?
Well, yeah, we mentioned it, and
You mentioned it, yeah, but.
Alright.
Oh, Sakura also opening a YouTube channel.
yeah, but
yeah.
just everyone is going to do a YouTube channel now since that's the trend now. And I'm sorry. So we have someone successful having a YouTube channel, and then we have again Miyawaki Sakura like, I'll do it too. It's like, no, this
It's more work than you think, for sure.
Yeah.
well, as Josh mentioned on his latest video from at Joshbox, he said it's like it's gonna be like a random stuff maybe because there was another member who did it like 1 minute video, 2 minutes. So like, she'll maybe have more subscribers, but the content is and I don't think she's gonna have great content because it's like it's the new trend. We had like showroom. She did the showroom for a while and it was fun, but when did she do a showroom recently?
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of them have been falling off like the bandwagon. Like recently, the NMB member who plays video games, she came back recently, and she's been playing Dragon Quest 2, I think. Yeah.
She's still having fun, so.
Anju, yay, best girl.
No, but Josh, talk about the Nogizaka46 TV.
So this is my favorite event that Nogizaka does. Because any minute you tune in, something's great's gonna happen. Whether it's a funny segment they're doing, whether it's the members getting closer with each other, whether it's them going to 7-Eleven buying groceries, whether it's happenings that sometimes happens. It's a lot of stuff that happens in this, and it's 46 hours full of content most of the time. And whenever you tune in, it's always great to see something that they're doing.
So when is this?
An hour. When is this happening?
This is happening in March, at the end of March, like 23rd around there.
Ooh.
So yeah, if you guys can tune in, I'd highly recommend it. Just check out what they're doing.
Is it on the showroom or is it on the website?
It's on every single. It's on every single website. It's on YouTube, Showroom, Rakuten.
And it's gonna be 46 hours long.
46 hours. Yep.
Whoa.
So for those 46 hours, you get to watch the members do cool stuff. I think like some hours they just play like concert footage because like they're like setting up other stuff or like they're sleeping.
Yeah. Oh, I remember AKB did some like a 24-hour stream, and they actually showed the members sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't think Nogizaka's management would like that.
There was actually like they were in like some kind of hangar or something like you know, at the shipyard they have those things, and they had like whole setup like camera stuff. And there was a time like the members were sleeping, just nothing happened, and then morning came, it's like, hey, wake up, and you have to do this stuff, and. Hopefully there will be someone who does a highlight stream then, and probably someone will, because I don't think I'm gonna watch 46 hours of my life at one event.
It's a lot, yeah.
I did though. I did.
Of course you did.
Of course, of course. Oh boy.
I mean, you watched WIP for 6 hours.
But that's 6. Like this is 46.
I mean, I would, but like I would watch it in parts. Because I don't have 46 hours of time, so I need sleep. So
just sleep when they show the concert footage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to live tweet while this is happening. So then, if you guys see something cool happening that I'm tweeting about, and you guys can tune in and check it out if you guys are curious about it.
No, yeah. Probably if I have time, I'll check it out somewhere. Or I'll think when Twitter blows up or Facebook is like, I'll tune in on that.
Days.
Or highlights.
So it should be super fun.
All right.
To see that.
Okay, but do you have any other recommendations you would say for next week? I would say the usual is Nogizaka under construction. You can see the reactions of the 20 single lineup. I don't know what this week's Keyakizaka46 will be about. I'm looking forward to that one.
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it.
AK Bingo is going to be very interesting. That's going to be
Danzo again.
Danzo style. You know, the last time they had the biggest one with, for me it is Okada Nana and Muriamuri.
Yeah.
At that very good moments. And they also had like with Paru, you know, had that good style in that. So I like those videos. The members are creative and make their own little skits of their Danzo dream.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yay, on that side. Anything else?
I've watched Nemos Telebi lately. Last episode, well, today, this was a rapping class with the 15th gen, which was pretty fun. And I've also watched Emos Telebi for STU, and that was pretty fun as well. It was a big, you know, the paintball tournaments they sometimes hold in the States or here in the Netherlands. Well, it was the same principle, but only with snowball. So it was a big snowball war. And a team from STU was competing in it. It's pretty fun to watch, actually, so I recommend that one.
Very good. Understood that. I would say we recommend the YouTube channels.
Yeah.
We'll put those in the link as well because, hey, content creators on the outside or just helping out with the community is always good side. So we want to promote that.
Oh, I have a couple to promote then.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I need the links.
If you like SKE, there's an SKE podcast that just started.
Yes.
SKE Encore. You can go ahead and check that out. There's also the NMB podcast, Takoyaki Party, which you can check out.
They are back now, yeah, when NMB...
I think they're doing it monthly, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
SKE. And then, of course, if you on Sakamichi, you could go over to the podcast I'm on, the Slow Podcast. Or if you like 48, well, here's your solution.
Let's just go over there, you know.
Yeah.
Why are you even here? Just like
and yeah, check out the Akimoto Saika channel.
Oh,
yeah, that looks pretty funny on that side.
I've like already watched like 10 episodes.
Oh wow.
I'll throw it in the playlist as well.
Yes.
Well,
all links will be in the description, by the way.
DX, you have something else before I go to the Canadian guy who's on mute?
Well, just a small announcement.
He has his PS4 controller. he's already out of this world. He's already on to the next thing. It's
really just us three and you. It's just like
and he's still muted. He's laughing, but he's still muted.
Yep.
He can't talk because he's muted. He doesn't know he's muted.
I'm muted the whole time.
Oh god.
What?
No, anyways, I have a small announcement. Since I'm going to Japan in July, upcoming July, I'm be traveling to Japan. So if someone wants to hang out in Japan, feel free to message me. And also, I'm having a third channel with all the stuff I'll be doing in Japan, and I'll upload it regularly there. So I'll link the channel in the description as well. So
okay. Then I have. Well, Yeo, do you have some recommendation on that side, or you have no clue?
AK Bingo, because of that 10-second clip with Mako in the preview.
Done so.
She's like...
Done so, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then I have something very important, and hopefully the community is still watching, because I'm going to say this every week. I need your help. And normally I don't say Patreon stuff like that. Well, you can go to MrJoshbox Patreon to support him, or go to Derek's Patreon to support him on this side. No, I'm gonna need your help for something else. I talked about AnimeCon this year. That's on the weekend of June 13th.
15th.
No, 14th, 15th, and 16th, right?
No, 15, 16, 17.
15th, 16th, 17th. Is the Sosenkyo on the 16th or the 15th?
It's on the 16th.
Oh, the weekend of that in June. I'm planning on doing a live party for the Sosenkyo. Now we are still in like communications, like organizations for if I can get like the entire Sosenkyo, and that's this whole discussing on this side. But the guys of the organization want to see a little bit proof of if I can actually fill the room with people who are actually going to watch. So, to all the people who are listening to this and are interested of coming to the Netherlands during that weekend, if you buy a AnimeCon ticket, and for you can do Saturday only or for the whole weekend, well, if you're in the Netherlands, I would say go for the whole weekend. Why not? There is a number on that, like a unique AnimeCon number. If you send me a email at, do I still have it? Boink. It's a little different, but podcast48talk@gmail.com with like a number or a picked number from the AnimeCon ticket, you will have a guaranteed reserved spot for then our Sosenkyo live, viewing, or at least our podcast in that general. So if you are planning on coming to the Netherlands, just give me an email wherein that says the ticket number or something like proof, like, hey, I am coming to AnimeCon. Because the more people, the more I can have like a little bit of leverage saying from, hey, this is happening. We have a lot of people who wants to see this, so they will give me the room of, doing this event. So yeah, I'm gonna next week I'll be having maybe a better saying into this, because now I'm a little rambling. But you can really help me out with this, and not just with myself, but I think all of us, for an event. We can take an event over and I think this never has been done before. You know, you've seen on I'm gonna mess this up. Is it Bakahasugatsu or something?
Bakatsu.
Okay, yeah. They
on
have
Boys channel.
they have on Boys channel, yeah. They have the best parties with a Susenkyo live viewing. You've been to there one, right, Josh?
It turned out crazy. Like we started like betting, and then we started like
Or Kuyashi,
so much-
Kuyashi.
Yeah, this is so. If you haven't seen those, watch those and imagine that on just this entire convention, filled in the room. And you know we're gonna have fun. We're gonna just have laughs. We're gonna do 48 talk. We're gonna have crazy moments. Just you know, this is definitely fun. If you ever wondered, if you ever like, you know, I like to say thank you, and I want to be with like people with like a lot of people. Come to Anime Con. Get your ticket now. There's still like a lot of tickets available. But when you get your tickets, send me an email with that number, with your name, whatever, so I can show the organization, hey, this is happening. These are the people that will definitely show up. So I can have like the entire room of free space. Like, hey, this is definitely, you'll have a seating. You're locked in. You'll definitely don't have to be in the back if it gets too crowded because you've been reserved. So, for the people who are planning to do this, help me out, and I'll guarantee you'll have a great time that entire weekend.
Yeah, speaking from experience of watching it alone versus watching with people in real life, it is definitely like times 1,000 times better to watch it with other like-minded people, and like even in real life, it just adds it even more because then you guys actually get to interact with each other. Be like, yeah, my Oshi man, like GinoZX, stuff like that. It's
just imagine
such a good moment.
Just being on stage, you know, people in the crowd and going crazy, like, and just like hear the announcement, going like, oh my god, just
yeah, I can't imagine on that level. Like that would be intense. That would be so good.
So to all the people, again, I'm gonna say this a lot, and I'm really excited for this, but help me out here. If you are planning, if you have a chance, and you want to do this live viewing, get your tickets now at animecon.nl and just send me an email, and we'll just have so much fun this entire weekend. All right, thank you very much.
Put something in the description.
Of course. Consider it done.
Yeah.
Consider it done. Don't worry, I'll work my magic on that one. I'll work my magic.
Yeah, oh yes, you'll be in Japan. I know.
If someone wants to buy me an airplane ticket, I could go.
How much are these things?
Like 1,000 dollar.
Well,
right,
you have a Patreon, so you can go there.
That's for other stuff. That's not for airplane tickets.
Oh, maybe.
Oh man.
I'll get back to you on that actually.
Oh god.
Well, if that happens, then I'll be sure to bring something special to you.
Yeah.
Free tickets, wow.
I would say talk to Derek.
I have talked to Derek.
All right. Yeah. Anything else or nothing?
No. I just wanna sing my Koisuru Ochun Kuki.
What?
I have Joy Sound ready.
Okay.
We're doing karaoke before the podcast. And like the podcast.
Thank you as always. Josh, thank you again for showing up this week as well. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, I would say. So, looks forward to all the things happening next week. So with that, thank you for watching this week's episode of 48 Talk. And we'll see you next time.
Oh god.
Oh god, oh god. I don't know what he's gonna do, but...
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Just end it before he does something.
I'm gonna end it now. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh god.